Yo, hey, what's up guys? Last day on the test server and I wanna do some requests from players that I actually got, and it was two about Predator and Xenomorph. Yes, Xenomorph. And sadly, yeah, I already recorded that part of the video, but my audio kind of got corrupted and stuff. So I'm gonna show you a video, I'm gonna just talk over and stuff. What was the first thing that I was requested at? Wait, let me press that on auto, is that? Come on. Yes. All right. The first thing that was requested is to test out not Xenomorph. No, wait. What? Predator, right? To check out his damage. What if you can reset him all the time? Because his damage seems to be really nice. And at this point, a couple of content creators covered that already. And there's not too much to talk about him. He's more of a PvP guy because his debuffs are not landable at bosses at all. So yeah, that's why I was like, let's test out the damage, and quite a lot of people asked for it, that what could be possible. So yeah, these are the stats what I use on him. And wait, I think I pressed the Hydra thingies, right? Okay, these are the stats what I use him in. I stacked them up. I want to see what is going on. Can he be kind of a Taras replacement? Can he be that good? And then it's maybe more worth for you to actually go for him. And that's what I was trying to test out. Of course, with a stacked up team around him. I think I'm talking right there. Alright, yeah, there was not, yeah. I think I'm gonna show you the full set afterwards, like after the run and stuff. I think I did it. I hopefully did it because it's just a recording. And I'm kind of a little bit mad that it kind of got destroyed and stuff. And I have to do it again. But yeah, let's go into there. And yeah, let's go reset all the time with Lamasu and Yumeko. And I would give you like this was live. I was doing it the first impression and stuff. My reactions are probably not that good as it was be live. But yeah, let's check out the skill. Come on, Bronko, use it. Stop talking. I know you're talking right now. I tried to talk at this moment, but alright, let's come on, do it. Yes. And yeah, you can see it already. There's a lot of damage. I know I'm stacked at this moment, and I know that my character has a lot of potential right now. But that's what I want to show, because other content creators, they covered him already. And yes, he can do damage, and I want to see where it can go. And I want to see it maybe for the end game, and maybe if you want to invest in him for maybe later on your path. Or maybe right now you need a good damage dealer for Hydra and probably all Chimera. I haven't tested him out in Chimera. I'm kind of dumb, but that is how it is. So, but I wasn't able to kill them all in one hit. There could also be weak affinity issues and stuff. But yeah, it is how it is. You cannot avoid this. And yeah, Death Dealer. I was trying something with the Death Dealer. But sadly, I did a little bit less damage. But also then there is no possibilities of weak hits. So, yeah, that could also be a thing for some meta teams at some point, to be honest. Yeah, let's reset. Let's do one more hit. Let's see where I did it. It went from 14 to 35 right there. That's quite amazing. Like, dude, I'm gonna tell you, not everybody can do it like this. You maybe think like, oh, everybody with stats like this can do this. If I put a Magna in there. No, he can't do it. If I put some other HP guys in there that are not a crazy meta like Taras right now, they can't do it. My Razorok 6-star, he cannot do this. He just does like a quarter or maybe a half of the HP bar of the enemies, and that's it. So he does a fantastic job for a damage dealer, to be honest. His A2 is like his shining point. The other skills are not that crazy. But yeah, let's skip a little bit forward because I can do this right now. That's actually a good thing, so the video will be a little bit shorter for you guys. Alright, turn 7, 40 million. Let's see, where is his turn again? Can we kill them all or something? I don't think so. We do not have Provoke in this team. That kind of is a little bit of a problem, and there could be better setups than what we have right now, to be honest. But I just went for the quickest thing I thought like is really intense, and I used on my own account. And yeah, it seems to be like damage nice. Like, yeah, I tested it already, obviously. And sometimes I was like, turn 12, 120 million. Because it was just better laid out. I didn't get the cleanse or whatever happened. That didn't happen right now. But yeah, let's go a little bit forward. We're on 88 on turn 12. That is really good. That is really good, to be honest. I like it. And yeah, he's a champion. He has pay to win 100%. But it seems like he's one of those guys that's actually worth the money. Like, for that kind of money, you never get a paid champion like him. Guaranteed. And yeah, to be honest, if you want to pay in the game, you want to have him, he seems to be pretty fine and is worth the money, in my opinion. And yeah, at this point I was... Wait, I think I'm going to show you the Predator set. Yes, alright. Because I also did a Xenomorph. That was the second request to put him back in in Chimera and see what he can do. Of course, he's stacked up to the teeth. He's in Zeal and Merciless 6 pieces. And the stats I already showed you, they are really good. And also I have this one because he's Perfect Veil kind of based. And also we have Perfect Veil set up right now. It gives crit damage, gives more damage multiplier, so it's really fine. And also we put the gems in there. So I wanted to see, can I kill the heads over and over again, just all of them at once every time, and then you make like a rotation or something. That was my goal, to see if he's like maybe super meta. You never know before you tested it out, to be honest. And okay, sometimes if you see multipliers, you just see that it cannot be like this. But his multipliers and everything looked really nice. I used crit damage on him because he ignores quite a lot of defense. And he has Crushing Rend on a 6-star right now. So totally, he is nice. Yeah, Crushing Rend right there. I have the good things. And sadly, he didn't do what I thought maybe he's gonna do, like pop all the heads at the same point and stuff, and But yeah, at this point, I'm gonna put in Xenomorph, and we're gonna try out him in Chimera, a full run, what kind of things he can do. I'm gonna skip a little bit forward right here. I did not actually know what I was talking about and stuff, but yeah, we're gonna prepare him right now. And I'm also gonna show you a run that I did not use these Merciless, the super crazy ones. I still had good gear on myself, but I only had a 5-star blessing, and I basically did it with that, with some good gear, and just not like go crazy. But then at this point I also wanted to see, what if we go crazy? What is he gonna do? In Hydra he obviously will not do as much because he's more single target focused, but of course Chimera single target. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's skip a little bit forward. I did all the preparation. Alright, yeah, here I was actually showing you, yes, I did this kind of number right here with other gear, like not the craziest in the world. And also keep in mind, half of the rotation right now is weak affinity for Xenomorph. This 100% can give you the 1 key. I know the team around it is also super important, I get that, but in Chimera there is no damage dealer where you can just use the damage dealer with bullshit around and you will be fine. No, that is just simply not existing. So this is kind of a nice setup, not the craziest in the world. This doesn't have a center or something, and then obviously he can do the one key. But this is a team that came out right away when Chimera got dropped. I invented this one, and yeah, it is one of the good ones. And yeah, I'm gonna show you also the stats in a second, I think. Right there, it's Bronko, come on, old Bronko, don't talk. I think he's talking, yeah. Okay, here's the stats. Wait, I think I have not pressed Hydra yet. Did I press Hydra, please? Let me, please. Come on. Oh, wait, we're not supposed to do Hydra, of course. Yeah, but now, Lethal and Cruelty and stats I showed you already in a second ago, like right there. They're still nice, I get it. Those are no bullshit things, because Chimera wants no bullshit things. And that's how we're gonna that's how I did test him, with a crown right there, and also Nature's Wrath, 5-star everybody can get, and a crown is an epic. So I was pretty nice about it that he can actually do it, because yeah, not everybody in the game can simply do this so easy. If I put, for example, my Razelvark 6-star in there, I crack him up, he cannot do the damage for a 1 key for some reason. I actually don't know, but yeah, now we have new stats, and I wanted to see where we can go, where we put like the full attack, the full thingy, and maybe he's like a really good champion. Again, you never know before you tested it out. These are the new stats, pretty nice. Like I get the Kate's Gaze, it's plus 18. I know it's a test server, I just simply don't have another one. I'm so sorry, but yeah, I also put the gem on him for 10% more damage. Yeah, let's see what we can actually do. And let's see where we can actually be afterwards when we do our okay gear with blessing and like relics that are achievable. and then we can see what is the difference. What is the difference? And also, I want to quickly go bring you into a run, but at this point, like, it just skip a little bit around. I did my presets a little bit different, and now here we are in Chimera. Same team, same setup, okay, not same setup because I turned off something, because I have Merciless now, and his A3 is hitting way harder. Sorry, is hitting way harder than his A2, so I want that to be as often available for us. So yeah, I turned off the A2 so he get the proc on the Merciless, but that's basically, yeah, that's a thing that you do when you have Merciless. And now let's see what kind of damage we can do. Alright, right now it was 1.7 million. And also we are weak affinity half the way, so yeah, it's kind of I get that, it's kind of dumb, but yeah, let's skip a little bit forward. He needs to also be a little bit charged because of his nature's wrath and stuff, but it happens quite fast, probably, to be honest. But let's go a little bit after the ram form. Alright, I decided to go more advanced the lion form, because, like, yeah, he's weak affinity, and probably every time I'm trying to watch, like, oh, what was the damage? Weak attack! Weak attack! And yeah, keep that in mind. There's a lot of damage that we lose right now. I cracked, what was the number? Let's see the next time when he's gonna hit. What kind of numbers can he hit when he has good gear? He does with a 1.4 with a Mad Hatter setup. And also Mad Hatter plus him is really kind of an insane combo. He puts out the poison when he does the A1, and also like the A2 of the Mad Hatter does more damage about the debuffs that you have out there. So basically they do a really good job for each other. It's a nice little combo right there. So again, let's see, 1.7 with a Mad Hatter. Let me just not see always the Mad Hatter. Yeah, the attack of him. Let's see, come on, do your shit. Yes, 2.3 million, just him. Hey dude, that is really good. That is an amazing damage. To be honest, like, if that wouldn't be weak affinity halfway, it would be even way better. And so, yeah, I like it. Hey, it's a free champion. If it's worth to go for the 6-star, probably not for everybody. Yes, not for me, to be honest. Probably a lot of people not. But maybe if you pull him kind of randomly in a shard pool or something, should you be happy about it? I think yes, because he does something amazing. He turned out to be a really good damage dealer in waves or in dungeons. Then he can do some solo stuff. And also he's capable to do the hardest content in this game right now, from faction wars to chimera. And he probably will also be fine for the upcoming things that we get in the future. I don't even know what it's called anymore. I know I should. I read it, but I don't know what it, like, the new 7 bosses content thingy right there. I don't know what's it called right now. But yeah, let's skip a little bit forward and let's see what kind of damage we can actually get. I already know the outcome. Obviously, it's a recording, but yeah, I was suspecting a little bit more, but then also I thought, like, hey, I'm just weak affinity half of the way. Yeah, so technically that is a really nice damage outcome right now, since he is for free. And maybe maybe you're more early game and you wanna spend a little bit of your coins, what you gain from your from your soulstone pools and also from your iron twins thingies. And maybe you want to buy him because he does something. And yeah, sometimes there are champions out there that just do not do really something for you. 130 million. He did 107 million. That is quite nice. I was suspecting a little bit more, you know, like, hey, now he has the 6-star. I put some crazier gear on him. It wasn't quite there, but again, weak affinity. I guess 150, 180 million is possible. Yes, with just weak affinity and stuff, and he does fine. Hey, if I would probably get them at the start of my raid journey, I would be so happy, to be honest. Like, I started with Kale, and then just tediously farming some, what's his name, Tyrell or something, and he was just, I farmed for something like this, and this time you have something that is actually worth to farm for the gear, put it on him, and you got something juicy in your hand, and I like it. But yeah, that will be the end of the video. Make sure to press that like button, subscribe if you haven't done already, and yeah, have a nice day.